Hey folks! Welcome back to some more Fate's Grand Order. On our last episode, we hiked a mountain to reach the Mausoleum of the Evening Bell to meet the first Old Man of the Mountain, or as he eventually was dubbed as, King Hassan, to hopefully gain his assistance against the Knights of the Round Table. But we did not gain his favour so easily, as we had to fight against one of our own before he decided to grant us an audience. And well, we did! Thankfully with no casualties too. So, after we had a chat with the bloke, he decided to help us out, and even informed us about the Atlas Institute. So, with that wee tidbit in mind, let us continue henceforth back to this village. Righty-ho. So we have sabers, lancers, and assassins. So I think it's gonna be the usual AoE setup. Yeah. Section 12, Village in Flames. Oh, we're finally back under the sun! We went through a lot, but it's great everyone is safe and sound. And we secured help from the great founder. I'm still in awe that my head is attached. I'm glad you didn't cut it off! Absolutely. Oh, he's blushing a wee bit. I had prepared myself for it, but it was terrifying to go through that feeling again. By the way, could you please try to talk to Serenity? She's been like that the whole time. I'm sorry. It's always like this with me. I'm sorry. She keeps hanging her head and apologizing, even though everyone knows what really happened. Everyone's safe, that's what matters most. I'm the one to apologize. I'm sorry I was forceful. Yeah, we kinda manhandled you a wee bit. Yes, that's right. You were so brave, so tough. You fought so I would not be killed. Thank you. You not only saved Lord Custom, you also saved me. Yes, the only way to repay you would be to devote my life to you through marriage. Oh, that's a bit forward, isn't it? Oh, the live feed is finally back on! What happened? I was able to monitor Dave's condition from here, but I didn't get any audio or video. It would be helpful if you could tell me what happened. Yes, Doctor, here's my report. Oh, fade out, fade in. I see. A mystical realm in the desert known as the Atlas Institute. Isn't that in relation to the Mages Association? The Atlas Institute? Atlas! Wait, you mean that Atlas Institute? Yes, I believe so. Just for a wee refresher, let's ask her about it. Mash, what's the Atlas Institute? One of the three major schools of the Mages Association. The Atlas Institute specializes in alchemy. The success that it has seen can't be duplicated. Tries Megatus, the pseudo-spiritron calculating engine that analyzes Chaldeas, was a donation from it. And that wasn't the only one. The Atlas Institute has also provided many other technologies to Chaldea. The Atlas Institute of that time period. Wasn't the desert of Ozymandias before Christ? Then it would be the Atlas Institute before the Mages Association was formed. It feels dangerous. Are you against the idea of us going to the Atlas Institute, Doctor? Why would I be? You'll learn the truth about the Lion King if you go there. In other words, you can find out why the Round Table is taking such drastic actions. Okay, I didn't expect that. I thought you'd be opposed to that idea. I do think it's dangerous, but any singularity is. I'm also interested in what the Lion King's purpose is. Also, I'm curious to know how he's upsetting the foundation of humanity without using the Grail. But it's true that I am worried. Every mage's workshop has tons of traps against invaders. You saw it beneath the Mages Association in London, didn't you? It is said that the Atlas Institute has so many abandoned magical weapons, it can destroy the world 7 times over. To send you guys to such a place, if Da Vinci were here, what would she say? Definitely, if Da Vinci were alive. She is alive. Leonardo is not gone. She's a reckless genius, but she won't die so easily. I would hope so, buddy. Doctor. Oh, I've wasted enough of your time. Let's first go back to the Eastern Village. Yeah, the way back is downhill, so it will be easier, but our legs will still hurt nonetheless. You're right. Being easy is not an excuse to continue without a break. Our knees will go out if we don't. You seem to be in a good mood. I thought you would say you wanted me to carry you or something. No way. That'd stick out too much. I'll keep to my feet, thank you much. Foo foo! True. Then let's make our way down. Carefully now. Slowly but surely. That sure was a fast descent, Senpai. Look how much distance we cover with no enemies around. Yeah, no enemies. This wouldn't be an arrow blip without them. If we go down a bit further, we'll see the lights of the village. I'm glad it was easy. Mash, about your attitude towards the doctor earlier. Oh, I'm curious about that. Yes, this is just my gut feeling, but I felt like First Hassan deliberately tampered with the communications from Chaldea. Maybe he didn't want the doctor to hear about the Atlas Institute. That's what it felt like to me. So I couldn't help but be wary of sharing such things with him. But it seems like that was my misunderstanding. Dr. Roman remains, as ever, our slightly unreliable yet good-hearted leader. Wait, what's that? What's going on? Latota, is there something wrong? Oh, you guys can't see it! It's fire! There's fire in the direction of the village! Numerous bonfires are moving around! Those are Holy City soldiers! Dave, my apologies. I will go on ahead. Serenity, you protect Dave. Sang Sang, Tota, Pedavia. I beg of you, please save the villagers. No need to ask. Let's go, Tota. Sure, we'll head for the eastern side. Master, we should go too. No time to lose. Got it. Allow me to guide you. Hello, you jobber. Enforcement Knights. What the? That thing in his hand is a human's. What? This is marked free. I found the 10th heretic. Commencing enforcement. Ah! Stay calm, Mash. They're the ones who are going down. Oh gosh. This ain't gonna be a happy moment, is it? No. Hopefully the kid is fine at the very least. Maybe a rush too? Yeah? I would hope so. But okie dokes. Some mooks. Let's bonk him. Except we can't like outright bonk the ball this turn. Maybe only 2 if we're lucky. Nah, it's definitely 2. Okay. Thank you for not slapping the cat. The cat is thankful. Ooh, overkill crits. Right. Yeah, we'll just bonk these normally again, but on the off chance. So there's probably going to be Enforcement Knights on the last bit of this particular node. Or blip. Whatever you want to call it. Oh. Good thing I beefed up your defense, huh? Right. And this shall suffice for this. Rightio. Then we just need to buff up for the final wave. Hello. Oh, mostly sabers though. We'll probably still be fine though. Aye aye, don't hold back anymore. Right, let's go. That was a misclick. I forgot to do the one thing. Okay, it's rare that I do this, but I decided to just reload the game quickly because there's no back button. Okay, dogs. Now we're in order. Let's actually book them properly, shall we? Okay, cat, nom 'em.
というわけで皆殺しだわ。三々日光を切るやつに七人ぐり。
最上に近い勝利だけど、戦う前に勝つくらいで。
Oh gosh. Back button when though? Oh, a chain though. I'll take that. Okay, so the second blip is up. What are we up against? Saber, Assassin, Lancer, Archer. That's quite a combination of things. I mean, a Waver's still a pretty safe bet just for general buffing, because this doesn't seem to be a boss node of sorts. So bring a Waver. Would bringing Cat be a good idea? We could bring Cat. We could bring a Chloe in the back. Let's sort this out a wee bit. Sorry, Medicinal Lancer. We'll bring Chloe. Give her a imaginary around. Or element, rather. And then bring in a mash. The Archer part worries me a wee tad, though. You know what? We'll keep Artoria as a potential swap target. Just on the off chance. Because we're going to be AoEing the first wave done with Cat anyway. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Okay. Huh? Boo! Boo! Oh no, this is terrible. Of all of the vile, despicable, none of these poor souls can even fight. There were no warriors here. This is where people who only wanted to live gathered to support each other. To be so cruel in a place like this, do the soldiers of the Lion King kill women and children first? Is there anybody alive? Please say something if you can hear me. The fire and smoke is just too violent. No, the villagers are all scattered. If the enemy attacks now. But we need to save the villagers. What happened to Arash? That's right. Where is he? I thought he was protecting the village. Wait, all the villagers sprawled out on the ground are me. Could it be? Rebels located. It appears to be the servant on the reports. Come in, Commander. This is marked 5. I've located Isolt. Repeat, I've located Isolt. The surrounding enemies are coming towards you. You three, be careful. Oh no, more enforcement knights. But wait, there's assassins too. Is this going to be pretty much a repeat of the prior wave, or what? Let's see. Oh! Well, these ones are pretty much mooks, so I guess we'll just buff up and kill them. I'll bait with Chloe on the off chance, though. Or should I? I mean, we could buff up Cat to secure them. I'll do that. Because we might not need the buff for anything else. Right. So, I would get a couple of Arts cards in with Chloe first. And then we'll just see how this goes. I said secure them, but they're probably almost all dead. Okay, thankfully it was Cat that lad critted. Oh boy, okay. Because oh boy, it could have been worse. Because at least Cat is active again. Oh, a Soul Eater. Okay. Something we can get away with swapping out Cat here for Tamamu. Buff you up with a Fox's Wedding. Just then we get a little bit of a refund. And we have an Archchain at that too. Nice! Oh, and we've got a bit more gauge out of it too. At least for Waiver. Oh, it's a Spriggan. Dang, I can't get enough gauge here at the moment. Ah, I can with a Brave Chain afterwards though. Yeah, I definitely can. Or just a Fade as well, just for the off chance. Oh, but yeah, I could have just stunned it though. Oh well, we'll kill it next turn anywho. Noise. Okay, it gave none of them the boot. That's also nice. Right. Time to finish off this big lug. Hey ho, let's go. Oh, Cat, come on and get Pod 6 already. You're so close yet so far. Because it looks really close. But it's actually quite a ways away, probably. As I expected, Master, Dave, half of the villagers have already evacuated. I heard that this village has a cave in case of evacuation. I would assume they are there. Just as you'd expect of Arash, but where is he? Yeah, that's a point. The enemy troops are here! Hurry to the cave! We still have time! No need to panic! I need 2 men who can fight! Follow me! We will intercept the knights! Help shooting the enemy? I'm your man! Hey! Those who can move should help the women and children! Wait, Arash, you going out there alone? What are you gonna do? Well, if it isn't a little rushed, don't give me that look. You're scaring me. I'm just going to sit at the entrance to the village and shoot the idiots who try to climb up. Evacuation is the worst case scenario. I would be so careless as to let them crawl up here. But we should all run together. Look how many there are. You've got good eyes. They're still a few kilometers away. Makes me want to teach you some more. Anyway, take it easy. Who do you think I am? I have the same name as a legendary hero. I'll take care of them all in a flash. Until then, I'll leave you in charge of the villagers, okay? Arash! Okay, next. The front seems fine. How about the road on the eastern side? No showing of any knights here. All clear. You should focus on the front. You got it. Lucky number 20, you're next. But how did they figure out where the village was? Nobody has gone down the mountain in the past 2 days. Question Slayer, shooting now. It'll be bad if someone comes from the left. I've got the front. You watch the eastern ridge. What's going on? Hirashi's arrows are getting shot down right before they hit the knights. But the knights themselves aren't even doing anything. Is this some sort of defiant intervention? Are you serious? Are you telling me there's someone who can go toe-to-toe with me at this range? Oh right, there is. That bowman from the round table, Tristan. A knight of the round table? You came all the way here to attack a small village like this? Oh, that's right, but you've got one thing wrong. Oh! Sir Tristan isn't the only knight of the round table who called up Lancelot too! Lancelot, the knight of the lake! Ugh! Despite the armor, I'm barely attempting to conceal my presence. Sorry, this is the end for you. Ugh, meh, what's one hit gonna do? This ain't over yet. Look, great boy, you and I are just getting started. No, it is over. In a fight against Arash, Kamengear, you put everything you have into the first blow. That's ironclad. Farewell. My sword shines brightest when used against mighty enemies like you. Oh, Aurora, may the lake's surface be reflected upon this blade. Ardenite Overload. No, Arash! What is this? Ugh! But he was such a dead bro. No. The great bowman is no longer in this world. Now I am sad. A chance battle against such a skilled marksman, a true legend, yet the fight ended with a sneak attack. I'm so sad it makes me chuckle. Fate has finally caught up with you. Tristan? Are we fighting him next? Oh, well there's archers. Or archer. A archer. An archer. Who knows? A lord. Okay, so if I were to be a bit presumptuous, this is going to be like the usual world where they give us a taste of how the fight is with a nerfed version, because that's how it's been so far with both Gawain and Mordred, and then they allow us to fight a souped up one. So with that in mind, what do I bring? Because with Mordred, that was a lot more manageable. That was just AoE every turn. Gawain was just pretty much just bring a strong attacker. But what would Tristan do? And we can't really rely on evades because I know that he has two countermeasures against them. One being his sure hit, and the other being the ability to cleanse buffs. Why do I know this? Because I've used one before. And well, generally the boss version has some of the abilities of the playable one. So we could always bring a Lancer, we could always bring a Waver for the testing phase. Because if this is the testing phase, then yeah, that wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea. Because I don't really want to use something like that when it's the full-blown stronger variant, as weird as that may sound, because I still like having a bit more of a challenge. But I'm really unsure. If one would like to appear, that would be most appreciated though. At least one of skilled up stuff. What about over here? Close. Oh, a ruler could be nice too. Actually, what about the Johns? We could also bring a John, couldn't we? To make her front line a bit tankier. You know what? I think I'll go with that. Okay. Chloe would be nice to have in the back. Just so then she can fire up an oval phantasm. I think I shall have as my main Lancer. Well, not my main one, but if it's anything like a wave. Then again, they don't really buff up their defense nor attack, do they? No. I could always bring two Lancers. Elizabeth and Kiyohime would be ideal, but I really want to use my Medusa Lancer. You know, let's bring Medusa Lancer to see if we can actually do something with her. K-Scope could be nice to at least fire off an NP realistically with her, but we'll give her Dumpling Solar Flowers. We'll chuck you out for Elizabeth for the big buff. Give her a 2030, so that she can at least provide us some stars. We've got you in the back. Don't want to keep Tamamo just on the off chance I have to rely on Chloe. Or I could bring another Lancer instead of Tamamo. I guess I could do that, yeah. So where is Kyohime? Or we could bring a Berserker. If my Urail was all sorted out, I would have just brought her because at least she has anti-mail properties. Jack's always kind of neat, but it's a dude. Definitely not a chick. Kyohime could be nice. I'll just keep Tamil for now. Worst comes to worst, we just have to retry it, don't we? Okay, a 9-cost craft essence that could be used on Mash. Something defensive could be nice. Alternatively, I could just use Divine Banquet to make sure she gets a Noble Phantasm. That makes her sturdier. That means more Noble Phantasms. I guess I'll just do this. Okay. Do you want to start with Mash and then have John later, though? I'll have John for now, because if it's a first wave, her Prisma Cosmos will actually let her get her Noble Phantasm up a bit sooner than later. We'll put you here. Put you here. Actually, no, we'll put Tamil there, because then if somebody dies, we can just bring her in. Chuck and Chloe, get a Noble Phantasm off, boosted. Yeah, okay. Sorry if I was a bit overthinking here. I'm Tristan, a Knight of the Round Table. I've come to guide your heads. Life is so transient, a meeting can become a parting. But such is this world, to kill and be killed is the way of war. Your fate is to burn to ashes, together with this miserable village. One of the Lion King's followers, Sir Tristan, how terrible. I've disposed of the men left in the village. After I finish you off, I'll get the villagers who fled for the cave. You plan to kill us all? Why? I've already told you, it's because of you, Poison Girl. You are the cause of everything. This isn't about us taking revenge because you poisoned the knights at the fort. You foolishly decided to join up with them. That is the reason why this happened. My bow chased your footsteps, yours alone. If you had fled your own way, this would have not occurred. What? Me? Because of me? Exactly. This is entirely your fault. You should have told us everything at the prison, and quietly died alone. Vermin should be like vermin, slaves should be like slaves. You should have known your place. Nonsense! Stuff it, you burger! That's right, don't be filled, Serenity. They chased us all down, not just you. The responsibility lies with us. It was all of us that rid the village. All of us have a duty to defeat this knight. This feeling, can it be? Don't tell me that man is here. The heroic spirit of the Round Table who refused the Lion King's summons. The one chosen by the Holy Grail. Very well, if this be my fate, I only have to confirm its truth with my bow. Come now, young one. I'll let you practice with me. Let your screams reveal your true identity. Okay. Man! Tristan! You used to be such a nice lad! What happened? Why is he like one of the most merciless knights? You sure you're not Margaret? Okay, yep, definitely some mooks. Here's the problem though, how did I kill them? You know, I should have thought about that because they have a chunky amount of health. Well, John could stun, she can also generate stars. I might just do that so then we get some crits, eh? Let's do that for now. Why? Why you crit the Munchkin? Okay, so we have an Arch Chain, which is nice. I think I'll go for that. Ooh, some crits potentially too. Uh-oh. Hey, you guys didn't even buff when you're critting. Rude. Oof. This might be a little bit rough. We could stun 2 of them, though. We could even potentially charm 1. Do I go for stars this turn, though?
Hi.
I think I do.
Okay. 痛くですか？ひどくですか？
Let's go for that for now.
そこです。はーい。
Dang. If I got one more crit. Stop critting the Medusa! Stop! Oh gosh. Okay, so we have to see. John stun is pretty much guaranteed. Medusa stun may not be guaranteed, but let's just see if we can always get a charm. Okay, there's a charm. Let's do John stun.
これですね。
Of course. It's a servant only. Why am I a doit? It's servant only! These aren't servants! You know, I read that and I still clicked it. Okay. At least we can get John's NP if need be. This,
やります。
this, and
任
this.
せて。はい。はーい。じゃな。甘い。
Yeah, we're gonna need to use John's NP here to at least have a chance to not get punked. Sure, Head doesn't go for invincibility. At least this will heal us up a bit. Man, I should have brought Kyohime. But sometimes you want to bring your wet noodle. I could have also brought a K-scope on Elizabeth in retrospect.
主の見業をここに。痛くです。やります。 我が旗よ、我が同胞を守りたまえ。弓のしてエテルヌーム。
Okay, we've got Medusa's Noble Phantasm ready though. Oh! And we can use Elizabeth's this turn. No, don't, they're very quick! Okay, thankfully he didn't go through. Because of a really high debuff resist. Okay, that's good, that's good. Right, so now we can just buff up here. Use Elizabeth's Noble Phantasm here.
私の歌声聞きたいのね。痛くですか？任せて。ひどくですか？サーバント界最大のヒットナンバーをナートリ LJ ベト。
Right. Oh, that guy didn't quite die. Now he's dead. Now it's just this fella. Uh-oh. He's gonna get a crit. No, he didn't! He buffed up so much to not even get a crit. Okay, that's fine. Then we'll do this. And he should still die, even with our quick nerf. Okay, so we have Medusa's Noble Phantasm ready for the boss. Hopefully we can get Brave Chain.
先輩。
Tristan. What's up? So, oh, wait, what? What? Excuse me? Change class affinity. Attack advantage against all classes except Shielder. Defense disadvantage against Saber and become immune to point. What? What? Okay, so we're gonna have to pretty much weaken this guy to the point of killing him with Chloe. Huh. Sure, I suppose.
覚悟してください。
I don't want to use the attack buff then, I want to save that for Chloe. Does that mean that he's strong against rulers too?
優しく殺すなんてしませんから。
Guess I'll just have to find out, huh?
痛くです。仕方ありません。
Oh, we can also stun him with this. So maybe we can get free turn.
その指は鉄、その髪は折、そのささやきは甘く立つ。これが私、カリスオブザメデューサ。
Hey, a stun! What's Chris doing?
決めます。
Okay, so we chunked him an okay amount. We can get more stars here as well.
ではこれを。
Oh, we have to be careful then, since he's strong against all of these units. Medusa has guts, so does Elizabeth, if need be. Shame we don't have a stun, but we'll get it in free turns if John doesn't kick the bucket. And For John to get knocked out, well, that would be quite the challenge for him, huh? Plus, we can maybe get our Noble Phantasm soon enough. Hopefully in time for Tristan. Because oh boy, sure hit's gonna be painful. Oh! At least he hits a lot! So we get our Noble Phantasm gauge quite a bit quicker. Yeah, we're gonna get John's regardless, so we'll just put Invincibility on Medusa. For now. Don't want to pick guns on Elizabeth? I think she'll be fine. If she gets knocked out, that just means we bring in Chloe. Yeah. I mean, no matter what, I'm getting John's Noble Phantasm here. So I might just do this for a bit more damage. Because of the Prisma Cosmos. Oh. Okay, that was a little bit rough, but we're fine. We can attempt a stun with Medusa. And as much as I would like to attempt that, it's only 80% chance outside of Overcharge, and he might have some debuff resistance. So I'm not going to attempt it. For now, I think I'll just do a bit of damage. Oh! Some creds! Nice, nice! Dang, that guy really wanted Elizabeth dead there. But now we can guarantee a stun as well, actually. Why not just buff the heck out of these lassies and maybe finish him off? Let's go! Okay, we should get a stun here. Or he can just guard it. Oh, that's scary now. Guess he does have debuff resist. Oh, he's gonna evade now. I am using a much good, but we do have a charm that we could maybe land. Alright, let's go. It's a very low chance. Oh. I tried. You know what maybe we could do here, though? He's going to fade! Gee whiz! I wonder if we've got something to deal with sure hit. Okay, so now that we know that we have to break sabers, I think the subsequent fight will probably be quite a bit easier. I do like bringing John though. I really do, because given how many hits that he does, we get the Noble Phantasm gauge filled up by quite a bit quicker. So then we can at least just use her Noble Phantasm to get a bit of healing, to at least help circumvent his onslaught, especially with his Noble Phantasm. Alright, so I guess we have to fight him again, judging by this. So now that we know to break sabers, is it only going to be him, or is it going to be archers too? No, it should just be him, right? Yeah, we'll bring in John again, though. I quite liked having her. Preferably the one with the Prisma Cosmos, just for reliable NP gain. There it is. Okay, Medusa Lily, you did a lot of work, but now that he's probably going to be souped up, I don't think I can get away with using you. So we bring you with this. Having double Liz could be an idea though, just for the buffs and to do a lot of damage. Having Chloe in the back again is always a nice backup. We can also have another Saber. Or do I only need the one? He's probably gonna have a lot more health though, eh? But we're actually gonna do damage to him this time. We're gonna be getting stars every turn. That's for sure. I'm just thinking. Do I not want to bring Tamamo? Tamamo and Koi is always a nice combo, but I think I'll just have a backup Saber. Nero's always a good option, actually, for this kind of scenario, because she can essentially revive a multitude of times, and I can always put her in the very far back. I would need somebody to pick up on the slack. Hopefully, Liz won't get knocked out, though. I mean, if any Liz is getting knocked out, I hope it's the Lancer one instead, but, well, who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. But righty-ho, let's go. Ugh! Master Dave, this knight is not an archer! He's some other kind of monster. He can cut with sound. He creates a vacuum arrow by plucking the strings of his bow like a musical instrument. You mean like a harp? But this string is more than just that. It's a gift from the Lion King. Yes, it is sad indeed. I hate to use the king's gift on the likes of you, but this is not a power I control. It is but a merciless blade that cuts down all, even the weak. I am sad. I must send the unblessed to the underworld yet again. No, this stops now, Tristan. Yet another. My, it is like being in a dream. To think that even you would appear on this battlefield and oppose us. Ah, how sad. I was only one step away from being able to burn everything to the ground. How disappointing. Ah, how sad it is. Sad? Sad is what you have done here. What's sad is that you of all people would kill innocent villagers and set the whole place ablaze. Have you lost your pride as a knight of the Round Table, or is this merely what your king wants? Fool, you would think a knight who sits at the Round Table would harm an innocent commoner. Sir Benefir, that is a gross error, a mistake. Your mistake. In regard and Bryn, our benevolent king did indeed warn against proceeding too far, but he certainly did not forbid it. You only have red eyes for the king's glory. You do not understand his horror. How many times must I say it? The king does not understand people's feelings. Tristan! Ugh! Snap out of it, Benefir! Such anger and a brandished blade, to think the calm and meek Benefir could show such rage. It appears your right arm is quite the noble phantasm. I fear I cannot afford to hold back. This sorrow shall never be healed. To think that I must slaughter you with these hands, with these strings. A knight with whom I sat next to at the Round Table, a knight with whom I fought many enemies alongside. Please reconsider just thinking about such a thing, about cutting you down. It breaks my heart. Ah! I feel the same way, although you were always a pessimistic fellow. When we stood together, no other knight matched my step as closely as you did. Be it defending or attacking or anything else. Yes, it is true, we were friends. Is that not right, Sir Benefir? Yes, and precisely because you were my friend, there is something I cannot forgive. If you say the Lion King sanctions this, I have no choice but to step over your corpse, to face the Lion King myself. You would confront the current king? How sad! I know no sadder tale, even I so-called child of sorrow, cannot bear to face it. As such, I have no hesitation about slaying you on the spot. Rescuing one's friend from tragedy is also friendship after all. Enemy servants are coming! Master, your orders, please! Servants? What? No! No! Don't tell me I just made a terrible team composition. Is it just gonna be Tristan? Please just let it be Tristan. Oh. Okay, it's just Tristan.
行きます。どうか主のご加護を。
Oh, a brave chain to start things off with as well.
これですね。
Okay, we'll use invincibility with this Elizabeth on turn 1.
一人の私のために、みんなも私のために。
Because as long as he hits John enough times, I'm confident we can get the invincibility in time, along with the Prisma Cosmos.
一刀両断。いいコマンドね。
Anyway, let's go, Liz.
と、てや。行くわよ。なんなのよ。と、てや。エリちゃん。ストラッシュ。
こちらをどうぞ。
Of course you evade. Okay, your hand, John. That's good. This is fine. And we have a bunch of stars. Unfortunately, we don't really have anything good to come off of this.
恋のビーム、ドラゴンスケール。
Just on the off chance. I guess it's just a Buster Chain then, huh? Yeah.
オッケー。
I think that's a safe bet.
任せ、オッケー。ダウン。邪魔。と。
Thankfully, it's a one-hit evade though. Oh! You're scaring me, Tristan! Okay, so we have an Arch Chain that we can do. That's also good. We can stun him for this turn. And maybe stall at one turn. Yeah, because I always want to try and attempt to set up a Noble Phantasm turn with the attack buffs and whatnot.
では、これを。
Okay, good. So do this one with John.
はい。オッケー。
Because John will get enough regardless thanks to this Arch Chain.
甘い。行くわよ。なんなのよ。
Okay, now it's time for the Noble Phantasm. And we can also get an Arch Chain, which I think I'll be going for, in fact. Do we get Sadistic Charisma up preemptively? Not for now. Yeah, we'll be fine.
主の御業をここに。
Now, I know John won't be able to attack here, but it's honestly just to get my Brave Lizard's gauge up a bit quicker. Because I want to do a big beefy hit.
我が旗よ。我が同胞を守りたまえ。弓のしてエテルヌー
I do feel like as if I wasted the guts, though.
ム。行くわよ。
Oh!
なんなのよ。
Crits too! Please hit my Liz! Just not the Lancer one!
撃を放
No, not the Lancer!
つこれが
ドラゴンステージになっちゃう。
You Homewrecker, what do you have against her? Seriously? Oh my gosh! You really wanted her dead or something, didn't you? Oh boy! Okay, I guess I'll just do the Noble Phantasm? Yeah, I suppose so.
恋のビーム、ドラゴンスケール。ロッキュー。
Aw, Torture Technique didn't happen though.
私の歌声聞きたいのね。一刀両断。いいコマンドね。サーバント界最大のヒットナンバーを縄取り LJ ベト。
At least we got a curse.
行くわよ。
Right, now we've got the Noble Phantasm. Oh, just don't kill her. Just don't kill her. Okay. Oh, the guts came in useful though. Okay. Right. No Brave Chain. No Brave Chain. Do we stall for a turn? No. I think not.
一人も私のために。みんなも私のために。
What we can do though is bring in Chloe. No, we'll save Chloe just in case if we need her. On the off chance. Because he might evade. And I don't even know if it'll be enough. Maybe with Chloe it would be actually. We could even stun him this turn if we're feeling cheeky, but I'll save that on the off chance. Yup, okay. It's time.
オッケー。あとは任せて。
Let's go,
一
Liz!
刀両断。
Get revenge for your castle!
も
Let's go! Hey!
ルタどもありがとう
Man, that's such a feels good moment. And the legend was actually lived. Man, it's great. This sorrowful prank all he deserved. But okay, that was a lot of stuff we had done. I think we could just save this last blip for next time. So, folks, thank y'all for watching this episode of Fate's Grand Order, and I'll see y'all next time as we continue on our quest to fix up this singularity. Ta-ta for now!